The long fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Jet sweep. Boyd with it. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Nick Bawden taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Purdy. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. 7-0 is our score. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow got a man open. It's Chase. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan Ingram from 19 yards away. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's second down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Purdy from the gun. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Burrow on 3rd down. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So it's halftime here on Sports Grid. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Burrow will throw. Got his man. And a loose football. And this is going to be 49er football. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Justin Jefferson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 27 yards. And the Bengals are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. McPherson on for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First down now, but that clock rolling. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's Purdy. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Now still down 1. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. He's got room at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.